All right, hello there, guys. Some of you may have come over from Instagram. That's where I share most of my art projects and have connected with a lot of artists. But I wanted to go ahead and do a complete flip through of this project. This is the Cardboard Crush project. And this is a class that you can actually purchase. I found a feature in Stampington Art Journaling magazine and I really wanted to try it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did. And then if you look in the comments, you'll see the actual link to the class. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about the steps to make it because you can get that in the class. They do a lot better job than me. You can see several different artists make this book. But if you love paper and you want to make something cool and maybe you've avoided a big project, kind of like me, I don't do a lot of big projects start to finish because I mostly stick with my art journals. But so this is the Cardboard Crush project. So there's several different openings you can do. My book was inspired by Ray's book, so you're going to see more of a likeness to her book. And a lot of them can use Velcro or any other way to open, but I liked the look of the ribbon. I don't know if I'll do that next time I make one because I am going to make some more, but anyway. And this ribbon, I don't know if you can see it, it is just a seam binding, which I sprayed with a little bit of ink dye and just kind of scrunched to give it a little bit of a worn look. It was a really bright pink and I needed it just to tone it down a little bit. So this is what you have with your, this is going to be an art journal or a journal that I can create, take it with me, travel journal, whatever. So on the right side, this is the easiest side. This probably takes the least effort. What you do is put a pocket. This whole thing has been made and decorated. And you put a pocket and then you're going to slide a journal in. Now this is a journal that I already had. You could make it to fit in your moleskin or whatever else you like. Now when you do the project, I will just give you this little tip. When you do the project, they give you the actual measurements of the journal, like how much cardboard you're going to cut and how big the seam is going to be. And what you want to do, at least what I wish I would have done, is maybe built it around a journal. Meaning you can go out and find a journal, measure it, get your piece of cardboard, cut it around it. It's once you've made one, maybe not your first time, but now that I've made mine, I have some other journals that I would have liked. They're thicker and maybe not lined, and so I probably would have built it around that. But that's okay. I love the way this turned out. Then you can add a pocket for a pen. I did mine with just the same canvas that I did my art stack tops with and sewed that on. Ray, she has a ribbon hanging down with a loop and she just puts her pen through it. And then this is the Papermate Bic Flair. I don't know if any of you have used this, but it's a great pen. Just mine's probably a little dry because I've used it so much. But anyway, just to, whatever your favorite pen is, you want to maybe find a way to store that in there. So the next thing, and this is the biggest reason why I'm doing the flip through, is because you cannot get from the photos how awesome these paper stacks are. And anything that's too long, you just fold up. So I'll probably journal and stamp and do maybe some little doodles on this paint chip. And then, gosh, there's going to be some flaps that I can journal under, like that. This is a piece from an old calendar that I got from Papyrus. I love their art, and even I thought the calendar paper was too cool to throw away. I've got some library cards with a tab added, and just some old papers. This is actually an envelope, so I could slide something in here. And I had a card that I slid into it, but this fit into it, but I wanted that card separate. I wanted to be able to just see the words. So I will most likely just get some sort of tag that I can slide in there and journal on or tuck some pictures or whatever. This is an old bingo card. Again, I've added another flap so I could do something underneath that, but this is a Project Life card. Love the paint chips, so I have a couple of those. And they have a good gritty surface if you decide you want to stamp or something. And here's another. This stamped word I actually received as a gift from one of my Instagram art buddies. So if you want cool stuff, go make some friends on Instagram because they are the most generous community. This is a tag I actually made with some Teresa Collins stamps. I love that tag. This held antique watch parts. And I don't know, I might actually like cut a slit and make an opening so I can tuck stuff in there. I haven't decided because I really like the way that feels anyway. Here we have just some other paper and again an envelope that I received from a friend on Instagram. So I'll go ahead and slide some really cool paper. It's kind of cool. It has my name and address on the back. And then you actually make a second stack that's a little bit smaller. Project Life card, old postcard. Now this is really cool. This is from Kate Spade, and this is a new pad of paper I picked up. I love the gold foil. So anyway, just your favorite papers that you have, find a way to add these into the stack. I have some sheet music, a little quote I've picked up. Some of this is scrapbooking paper. So all of these little tabs, by the time these tabs and all these papers, the point is that by the time I'm done with it, I can glue and journal and write and fill all of this. So this whole thing will probably end up having a theme, whether it's a vacation or a summer or something I fill in 1 year. Anyway, I just love the way this turned out. This is made so you could pull this out and put in another journal, but I don't know, because I really love the way it all looks together. I would probably fill it together. One quick thing, you can decorate the back of your cardboard. I don't know how much of that you can see, but it's just a mix of stamping and just really loose journaling. Again, this is just like Ray's. I pretty much copied her ideas on that. And one thing I did, she stamped the edges of her journal, and I've stitched all the way around. I just really like that stitched finished look. So anyway, guys, this is just a yummy, deliciously fun and gorgeous. You can make it as bright or as subdued as you want. Just a great little project. Now I've got this to go. I could tuck some more things in the pocket to take them to journal in. And that's it. Oh, one thing I was going to note, just a little word of warning. I used a little bit of washi tape on this, and I've used a gel medium, and then I've finished my entire book. After I had it all stamped, I did a coat of crystal clear enamel just because I don't want to accidentally spill on this or whatever. And I find that this is a pretty good, not only does it make things kind of shiny, but it protects them. So you can do that, but I did washi tape on my binding. I was kind of really loving the look of it's just kind of subtle, this light blue polka dot seam, but I've noticed that on one of the corners it's just not sticking, so I'm probably going to have to go back and really glue that well and then spray the protective enamel again. But anyway, I just wanted to do a full flip through, share this for my friends. If you like it or if you have any questions about the class, feel free to leave me a comment. I will get back to you when I can. And I would say that I believe the class was maybe $30 or $35. So for the price of an art book or a couple art magazines, you can take a full detailed class, and it is definitely worth it. I mean, they take you step by step, all the stitching, all the sewing, how to make your pieces fold properly, how to fit it all. So if you're wanting another little project, I think these would make cool gifts. So I'm going to use this one myself. But anyway, just wanted to share that. And I hope you guys like it. Please comment if you've made a cardboard crush. Give me a link. I'd love to see it. Leave a photo or find me on Instagram and show me there. Thanks.